Guys, before we get into this video, if you're new around here and you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you subscribe to the channel down below. Also turn the bell notification on next to the subscribe button, as you can see on the screen, to be notified every single time I upload a video. And also like the video if you enjoyed the video you are about to watch, and enjoy the video, guys. What's up, guys? My name's Adapt. Welcome back to another video on the channel. So I've uploaded Moauba'S defensive custom tactics and player instructions, and today I am bringing you guys his attacking custom tactics and player instructions. So this is the team I'm using here. So we've got Berkey in goal, we've got a Kanji, we've got Laporte. We've got the same team pretty much as we've had for quite a bit of time now, but I want to know what teams you guys are using. So comment down below, show me your teams. I want to see what teams you've got. If you want to tweet a picture to me, you can do at AdaptFIFA on Twitter. So I want to see what you guys are using on this game. I want to see what you're doing on this game, to be honest, because Ultimate Team is quite boring for me, to be honest. I don't play it much anymore. This isn't the primary mode I'm playing right now. Right now it is co-op seasons with my friends. So I've just been playing co-op seasons. The gameplay is always terrible on this game, but I thought I'll make some fun out of the game, and that's what I get when I'm playing with a friend. We win together or we lose together. And it's just fun when you're playing the game with someone else and you're working with someone else to achieve wins on this game. But when you're dealing with all the stuff in this game, the disgusting gameplay, and how bad this game is, how much of a state this game really is in, then it's difficult to play Ultimate Team. Now, for me, I just think to myself, if I wasn't making videos, what is the point of playing this game mode in particular? It brings me no joy at all. I'm playing to earn coins, to build a better team, to play with these players in terrible gameplay. The SBCs or just aesthetic cards. You can have all the cards in the world, but if the game's not good actually, then what is the point, to be honest? The player objectives, if you guys are doing objectives and season objectives, I would encourage you guys to think about how you can spend your time more wisely. You're better off watching a movie or something than going and doing the objectives, because it's just a waste of time, to be honest. You can earn better players through grinding the menus, through doing SBCs. You can make millions of coins. Within the first month of this game, I probably made around 2 million coins. Ever since then, I just can't be bothered with Ultimate Team much anymore. It hasn't interested me much at all. And it's just this endless grind which starts again every single year. And in the gameplay we're playing in, I can't justify spending that much time on this game mode, besides from making videos really, because this is the main reason I'm still playing this game mode. I haven't played it much recently, to be honest with you guys. I don't play it a lot. I'm not spending all day on this game mode. But here we are. This is the team we've got. I've still got the same team. Royce is obviously good when the gameplay is good. Vardy is exceptional. Sancho and Sane, I just don't get to enjoy these players in this sluggish gameplay, to be honest with you guys. I don't get to enjoy them at all, and it really is frustrating. I'm getting games on these players. I have got quite a lot of games on them because I do play a lot of this game for videos and etc. So this is the team we've got right here, so you guys can look through the goals to games and look at the assists I've got with players. But this is the team. The bench right here, nothing too special. I've got a Hazard which has run out of contracts right there on loan. I was using him in some games of champs. He only had a couple game loan on him, so I used him in FUT champs. When I was playing people, he was just being very toxic in game. You guys know them types of people in champs who are shushing all game and doing all of that. So it really did get me frustrated, and I can't let people like that do that against me, and that's why if I have to, I'll bring on Hazard, I'll bring on Lewandowski, I'll bring on Bale, because if I gotta do something to win, I'm gonna go ahead and do that no matter what, because the atmosphere in Foot Champions is toxic anyway. So guys, I'm gonna get into custom tactics and the player instructions of Moauba'S attacking game plan, and I will be right back. Now getting into the game plans, guys, we are going to go on to attacking right here. So he's using balanced defensive style and a balanced offensive style as well. Then for width, he's got it at 5 bars. This is what he uses it at. And then depth, he's got it a bit higher up. He's got that at 6 bars over there. Then for the offensive style, he has it on balanced. For width, he's got it at 5 bars. For plays in the box, he's also got it at 5 bars as well. And then for corners and free kicks, he's got both on 4 bars. This is how my team lines up in game. So you got Sancho in the right mid role, Sane in the left mid, Angelino, Piszczek. And then we have Vardy in the left striker role and Royce in the right striker role. And we have Rodri in the right centre mid role and Fernandinho in the left centre mid role. This is the player instructions on the players that Moauba'S uses. So balanced on both fullbacks. He's got getting behind on his right mid. And he's got getting behind on his left mid. On his left centre mid, he hasn't got anything. On his right centre mid, he also hasn't done anything. On his right striker, he's got it on comeback on defence. And on his left striker, he's also got it on comeback on defence. So nothing too complicated right there. He's kept it very simple, and it's what you would really expect from an attacking game plan. So guys, those are the custom tactics, those are the player instructions for Moauba'S attacking game plan. Now let's get into the gameplay. Now before we get into the gameplay, I am going to remind you guys to subscribe to the channel down below. Now you can do this very easily and very quickly by clicking on the bottom right hand side of this video. There's going to be a watermark with my YouTube channel profile picture. If you're on computer or laptop or anything like that, then you can hover over it and then subscribe. But if you're on a mobile device, you can just go ahead, click on it and subscribe straight away so you don't miss an upload. Now enjoy the rest of the video. Now getting into the gameplay, guys. In the first game, we come up against the guy in the 4-2-4. He had a Guardiola in there, which indicates that he most likely got that from doing the icon objectives. When you got people grinding for icon objectives, they need to be somewhat decent in the game to care so much to go for these icon players. So I knew I was in for a tough one. He had a red Wijnaldum in there as well, but the 4-2-4 is a bit of a formation which is a bit unorthodox, to be honest with you guys. Not a lot of people use that formation, and I do go ahead and I equalize after my opponent goes 1-0 up. So the 4-2-4 is more of an attacking formation, but there's not a lot of a midfield there, to be honest with you guys. There's a lot of distance between the midfielders, so that's something to look at with that formation. So it's 2-1 currently in this game. I do manage to take the lead and make it 2-1, and then Fernandinho takes a shot. He expands the lead to 3-1, so 3-1 up. We're in a better position now. So from 1-0 down, we've come to make it 3-1, and I'm looking for more goals. I'm not done there. I want as many goals as possible. I want to keep piling on the pressure, keep doing what I do, which is play good FIFA. I hope so. And I just got to get them results, guys. Royce to Fernandinho. Fernandinho's on the ball, plays it to Angelino. I'm really feeling my opponent out. I'm waiting for him to do something rash, like dive in for a tackle, do a standing tackle when he's not meant to, create an opening, and eventually that opening does open up and I make it 4-1 with Jamie Vardy right there. And at 4-1, there is still a chance my opponent can get back, but the game is in my hands and we're going to go ahead secure that win. We get the 4-1 win and I get the result I want. So we get into our next game. We've got about, I think we got 17 minutes worth of gameplay, guys. This is going to be absolutely crazy here today. But we come up against a guy with the storyline Zaha. Now, if he's got a storyline card, it shows that he took the initiative to go and do the season objectives, which shows he's a dedicated player. I don't know what it means otherwise. Some of you guys might say that it doesn't, but to get to level 30 you have to go out of your way to do objectives to go ahead and receive that player. So he had a storyline Zaha there. The rest of his team, it wasn't too impressive, nothing too out of the ordinary, especially at this point in the game, but I still know I can't underestimate anyone. And eventually I do go 2-0 up. I get the 1-0 lead and then go 2-0 up, and I'm finding myself in situations where I'm going up. It's all about maintaining them leads, maintaining composure, making sure you get that result there, and that's what I am trying to do. And I'm here with Royce. Now Royce is a decent card, to be honest with you guys. He's good, he's what I expected from him, but the player that has impressed me the most in this team has to be Jamie Vardy. Now, it is a bit biased when it comes to goals and assists. Of course, he's going to get the most goals. He is my striker, but he impressed me a lot for his value as well. I'm actually going to go ahead and check with you guys if Jamie Vardy is still available to complete, because in my opinion, he is that complete striker you need. He hasn't got the 4-star skills. I know he hasn't got 4-star skills or 4-star weak foot. Well, I don't believe he has 4-star skills, but I definitely know he hasn't got that 4-star weak foot, which is very important. But in game, there's just something about him which is absolutely amazing, and he just plays very well in game. So I'm in the SBC section right here on Footbin. I'm taking a look to see the SBC. So obviously we got the player moments thing going on right now. There's a Bailey there, there's a flashback says Fabregas as well, which I was looking at earlier. The flash SBCs EA have been giving a lot of them. Prime Gold Players Pack is the one at the moment. There's been SBCs where they say they've got a rare gold players pack that they're releasing, but it's actually a rare gold pack, which is quite funny, to be honest with you guys. But 2 hours through these flash SBCs, there's so many of them, and to be honest with you guys, it's not that big of a deal, to be honest. I have pretty much passed that point where I'm trying to do every single SBC, and especially when they're coming out as frequently as the flash SBC. You're getting a flash SBC near enough every 2 hours, so it does get a bit much, to be honest with you guys. Even when you're sleeping, they're releasing these flash SBCs. It's constant, guys. But there's a player on this Bailey, there's a Fabregas, and I wanted to check with you guys if Vardy is still there. I want to get that 100 Thieves kit. I need to get it, guys. It's got 26 hours remaining. I need to go and complete that. You've got the Anthony Joshua kit as well, which looks quite cool for 2k as well. It is a bit of coins for a kit, but I'll probably end up doing it, to be honest with you guys. I'm a fan of Anthony Joshua, and it does look like an okay kit. It's quite plain, but I'm probably going to go ahead and complete it because I'm a fan of him. But the 100 Thieves kit is nice. I'm a fan of Nature and what he's done in the esports scene, and I am going to go ahead and check if Vardy's available. Yes, he is, for 26k. He's got 3 days left, so if you guys haven't done him, please go and do him, guys, for your own sake. He's 26k, right? And I think you guys will be impressed. I think you will be impressed. But we still got other league SBCs. The icon swaps are still here. So Guardiola was 8 base icon tokens or icon swap tokens. So you still had to go out of your way and do some objectives, which must be absolute hell in Div Rivals, to go ahead and get that Guardiola card. So it does show dedication to this game if you're going out of your way to do the icon swaps. But to be honest with you guys, nothing too special going on in the game at the moment. The upgrade packs, they're a bit of fun, but you're putting money into untradeable cards. To be honest, there's tradable team of the week upgrades. There's a lot to do. To be fair to EA at the moment on the game, there's also a king as well in the objectives, the season objectives, which you can get. But putting yourself through squad battles, man, it's just, I don't know how anyone can do that, to be honest with you guys. Squad battles is the most boring thing ever. The computer plays the same. It's just very boring, to be honest with you guys. But as I'm speaking right now, I'm currently 3-2 up in a game, and I believe this guy goes ahead and equalizes right at the death. I get a foot in, gets the ball back. It happens. And the reason why this video is so long, guys, is because I was drawing 2 games in a row. I actually go ahead and draw 2 games in a row. And when you're drawing and you're drawing, you just want to keep playing, to be honest with you guys. I don't want to end the video on a loss or a draw or anything like that. So that's where that comes in. But did you guys just see the team that was on your screen? You might be a bit behind, or I might be a bit ahead in my commentary because of any cuts I would have made to the video. But eventually you are going to see a team with Messi, icons and all of that. And this game was frustrating. I go 2-0 down. But when we're talking about Ultimate Team, and one of the reasons I am against Ultimate Team a bit, I'm not against it, I shouldn't say that, but one of the bad things about Ultimate Team, a huge main thing in comparison from Ultimate Team to Seasons, is with Seasons you have complete choice over the players you want to play with. There's no handicaps there. If you want to choose a team, that's from your own choice. But with Ultimate Team, you just have these pay to win teams, and then you have a team like I'm using, which is probably a couple 100k worth, but then you're playing people with teams worth millions. And when you're playing someone with that, and there's a huge difference between both of your teams, then it does help your opponent out a lot. And you guys are seeing this now. You only see the goals, but if you actually saw the highlights, you'd see how many shots my opposition had, and there were very few. Every shot was near enough for goal, and you guys are gonna see the highlights here, only the goals. But in game there were a lot of chances I had which my players just weren't putting away. And I'm not sure who this guy even has in goal, to be honest with you guys, but it's probably someone big. It's 3-2 as I'm watching right now, so I'm getting back into the game. Jadon Sancho's on the ball, and I managed to sprint through with his pace, and I managed to put the ball past the goalkeeper and make it 3-3. So we do equal the score. We make it 3-3, and things are looking onwards and upwards from here. So I do go ahead and make it 4-3, and this guy wins the ball with Virgil van Dijk, who is just annoying in this game to play against. You guys probably know about him, but he has the ball with Neymar, plays it to Messi. Messi manages to get through my defense, fortunately. And you guys are going to see this. I make the block. I jockey that myself. I get the tackle away. I go to clear the ball. I get a block in. And look at that scrap, guys. So scraps right there. And my opponent manages to equal the scoreline. And it ends 4-4. Very disappointing. Very disappointed in that game. Very disappointed in that result. But that's just how it is. That's how this game is. And that's why I really am not a fan of Ultimate Team right now. To be honest with you guys, 100%, I'm not going to lie to you guys and say that I'm enjoying it. But the gameplay of this game is absolutely horrendous on any mode. Maybe not kickoff because it's offline, but any online mode, they just can't get the servers right, man. And it's really upsetting, to be honest with you guys. But in this game I'm playing right now, I do go ahead and make it 2-0 with Jamie Vardy, and things are looking good here. I'm looking to go ahead and win this game. I'm looking for retribution after them 2 draws in a row, which aren't nice. But my opponent has the ball here with Doucouré. Pass it to Riyad Mahrez. Mahrez plays it to Vardy. Vardy plays Wijnaldum through. Wijnaldum crosses it into Mahrez. And Mahrez puts it into the back of the net and makes it 2-1. So at 2-1, it's not looking good. My opponent can score 1 goal, get back into the game, and it just puts a lot of pressure on you. 2-0 leads are probably the worst leads to have, because once your opponent gets that 1 goal back, if you allow them to, then they're going to get confident. And I don't know what that guy is doing there. Another draw we get, and he just runs the whole length of the pitch to try and annoy me. And then this video is so long because of all the draws, and it's that mentality where you don't want to end the video on a draw or a loss. But I get into my next game eventually, and I do go 1-0 up. On my screen here it's 1-0 up. You guys are probably behind, but it's 1-0 right now. 49th minute we're in, and I'm looking to score a second and extend the scoreline. I play the ball from Piszczek to Marco Reus, and Marco Reus puts it into the back of the net and makes it 2-0. So you go 2-0 up. Things are looking good from here. I'm looking to extend the lead, and I'm looking to get a win for once. It's been a few games since I won. I've just been getting draws, and I've just been throwing games away. I've been getting unfortunate. It's a mix of both, to be honest with you guys, but I do go ahead, I make it 3-0 right here, and hopefully I can close the game out from here. It's 3-0, the game's in my control. At 3-0, you're pretty much in control of the game, whether you win or lose. The majority of it is in your hands, and I do go ahead and I extend my lead and score a 4th goal there in the 65th minute. So we're 4 goals up. We're in a better position now, and I'm looking to go ahead and score a 5th right now. So Fernandinho passes it to Sancho. Sancho passes it to Rodri. Rodri back to Sancho. Sancho gets through, and I chip the ball over his goalkeeper there. So a clever play from me to make it 5-0. And we get the 5-0 lead right there. And it's quite safe to say, I don't like to say it all the time, but at 5-0, it's looking very unlikely that I can go ahead and choke the game right here. But I don't know what happens there. Again, it's just the game doing what the game does, and my opponent scores a goal and makes it 5-1. But I'm looking to go ahead and extend my lead. I don't know why my opponent's taking his goalkeeper out. He's probably given up at this point. And I do go ahead, I score a 6th right there, and I make it 6-1. And I believe this game is going to end here, and we get the 6-1 win. So we get that win right there finally, and we are getting into the last game of the video. This guy's a Guardiola there. He has a couple of other good players. I think he had a Pepe there as well. But I'm looking to get this win here from a free kick set piece. I take a shot, my opponent makes the save, but a bad pass from him, and the ball lands to Vardy, and eventually Vardy puts it into the back of the net and makes it 1-0 for me to put me in a good position and put me in the lead. I do go ahead, I extend the lead. I make it 2-0 with Marco Reus, and things are looking good from here. 22 minutes in, we've scored 2 goals in quick succession, and I'm looking to win this game. And eventually my opponent gets the equalizer. He makes it 2-1, so it's anyone's game now. My opponent scores 1, he's back in it. I score another goal, and the deficit is back at 2. So Reus does a fake shot. He tries to get through my opposition right there, plays it through to Sane, and Sane eventually puts it into the back of the net and makes it 3-1. And I think we'll score another goal, or I'm going to concede or something here. But my opponent accidentally presses X there, I do think. Maybe he's going for a fake shot and accidentally just kicks the ball away. But I'm going to capitalize on that. Reus is on the ball right here. I'm running into space, I lose the ball, I win it back, Sancho passes the ball to Sane, and Sane puts it into the back of the net and makes it 4-1 in the 80th minute. And eventually I do get the rage quit, and that is how the game ends. So guys, hope you enjoyed this video. It was a very long one, but I hope you enjoyed the gameplay, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys later. Peace. Thanks for watching, guys. If you click on the left hand side of your screen, that will take you to my previous video, and if you click on the right hand side of the screen, it will also take you to a random video so you can watch more of my content. And in the middle of the screen, it will allow you to subscribe straight to the channel, so it notifies you every time I upload a video on the channel, so you do not miss a future upload.